Hey everyone, Spencer Jones here with another episode of the Jonesin 4 Show. Thank you so much for being here today, for giving up your time and your energy and letting me be part of your life. Thank you for listening to me, watching, whatever you are doing. I truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. If you could do me a quick favor and make sure you subscribe, whether it's on YouTube or Apple, on iTunes or whatever you're listening to this, if you could subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. I truly appreciate it. In today's episode, we're flying solo today, no guest, but I'm going to help bring you something that I have found to be really important in my life, something that has really changed my life in many ways, and that is meditation. Now, okay, you might have heard that and went, oh my gosh, this is not me at all. I don't want to listen to this. But I implore you, I ask you to give it a shot. Just, listen to this episode. And if you don't like it, that's fine. You can shut it off and go to another one that you like, right? But if this sounds interesting to you, or even if it's questioning it, just listen up. Because I have a different way of thinking meditation. It's not all about, necessarily you can, sit with your legs crossed and your hands up, with your fingers touching and doing ohms and all these things. Those things are great and they help certain people, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. Today, it's about meditation. It's about finding your Zen, right? Your Zen, your meditation state is different than mine. Everyone has their own. And while there's lots of similarities and some strategies work for many people, it's about finding what works for you. So, just know that yours might look different than me, but I'm going to share a couple different ways to help you find yours and to help you meditate. But before we get into that, let's talk about the benefits of it. Because, before we explain, do this and this and this, we should understand that there are benefits to it. There's negatives. You have to give up some time in your day. Darn, that sucks. So you got to give up a couple minutes, right? I'm not talking like a half hour. I'm talking a minute to 10 minutes a day, right? If you could devote that time, you are going to see so many benefits. I'll tell you personally, I started really focusing on meditating probably for the last year, 2 years. I started dabbling in it. Then over the last year and a half, I've really dived in. And over the last 6 months, it has been just a big focus point in my life, and it has really changed. I have noticed for me, I'm calmer. I sleep better. My anxiety stress level has gone down. If something comes up, I'm able to bring it back down in a hurry so that I'm able to be much more focused and able to make, I feel, better decisions, and I'm happier, right? Those are the things that I've personally noticed. I would love to hear what you've noticed if you have practiced meditation or after doing this for a while. I'd love to hear. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you have found. According to healthline.com, they share some benefits that people have noticed from meditation and scientifically proven from meditation is it reduces stress. Did you know that stress is like one of the major and I'm fairly certain if I remember this study right, is like the most the most common reason that people get sick is stress. Right? And stress is actually one of the reasons that many people try meditation. So it helps reduce stress, right? They found it also helps control your anxiety, right? Like Barnabas, I don't know if you hear him, he's barking in the background. Yeah, there he is. He could probably do some meditation and reduce his anxiety. So it controls anxiety, right? It lessens it and translates it to, less anxiety, high to less anxiety. It also helps promote emotional health, right? If you find that you're very emotional, then all of a sudden you're really high and you're really low and everywhere in between, it helps, stabilize it for you. It also enhances your self-awareness, right? So being aware of your surroundings, where you are, but not only just that self around you, but your self, right? Like knowing, how your body feels, how this certain muscle feels, or, just you and yourself, right? Your self-awareness. It can also help your attention span, right? It can lengthen your attention span because you've learned how to calm your mind. We are so indoctrinated by TV, video games, internet, ads, things that are fast, 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 fast. And you're talking to a person who talks fast. If you haven't noticed already, I talk fast often, and it's hard for me to calm down. And for me, all that stuff, television, and I like watching TV shows. I like watching movies and things like that. But I need time away from that as well. And by meditating, I've noticed that my attention span has gotten much better. And it seems like media in general, I would say unintentionally, but there could be an argument made, wants it to be less a fast attention span or quick attention span. Boom here, but then switch and switch and switch, so you get bored, right? That's why commercials you see and shows they only stay with one shot for like 1 to 5 seconds generally, and then have to switch because that helps keep your brain going. Anyway, total side tangent there, totally crazy. So it helps lengthen your attention span. I should calm down. I should breathe a little bit. I should find my Zen. 3 more things that Healthline.com share as benefits of meditation is it can potentially reduce age-related memory loss, right? So the older you get, you lose your memory. It can help you not do that. It help you hold on to those memories. And it can generate kindness, right? Especially if you focus on like gratefulness meditation, gratitudes, things like that. It can help generate kindness for yourself and towards others, which is always a bonus. And it can help fight addictions, right? Some people, when they're craving whatever they're addicting, they could go to meditation and use it to help calm them and fight that craving, that addiction that they have. So lots of different benefits of meditation. I might be able to meditate about my coffee addiction too, which would be nice, which by the way, I need a sip of coffee. But, that wouldn't be a bad thing to do. Although I've reduced the amount of coffee. I used to drink like a pot a day. Years ago, I used to drink a pot of coffee a day just by myself. And then I reduced it to half a pot. That was for many years, did that. And now I've probably done 1 to 3 cups a day tops. That's it. I just love the taste and flavor of coffee. It's so good. So good. But anyway, I totally digress there. So finding your Zen. You want to find that peace in your life. Find those moments in your life. I've told you the benefits for me. I just shared what Healthline.com has shared as benefits. And know that these benefits, they don't happen overnight. They don't. Meditation is something where it accumulates, right? The effort you put in, it builds up over time. And the more you put in, the more time you put in, the more benefits you're going to see, right? So it's not a quick results thing. It's not something, you do it once or twice, boom, I feel better, I'm good to go. Doesn't work like that, right? It's one of the things where you have to put in the time. Every day, and if you miss a day, that's okay, right? You miss a day, then come back to it. It's okay. That's life, right? Stuff happens. But as long as you consistently come back and you keep going, you are going to see the benefits. Now, I talked about at the very beginning that my Zen, my meditation might look different than yours, and yours might look different than the next person's. And that's totally cool, right? There's different ways to meditate. And when I say meditate, or when I mean finding your Zen, there are some very prescribed ways, transcendental meditation, mindfulness, Zen, there's a whole bunch of different kinds. But for the purposes of the Jonesin 4 show, and the purpose for my mission, my vision, and if you don't know what the Jonesin 4 vision is, it's to help you live your life to the max. That's the mission, that's the goal, that's what I want to do, is I want to help you live your life to the max, right? So that means, being healthy physically, so that you can continue to chase your passions for as long as possible, but also healthy, I can't talk at all today, but to also be mentally healthy so you can make sure that you are well enough to chase your passions and to live your life to the max, right? To do all the things you want to do. So you're both physically able to, but mentally able to do it as well. And that's where this meditation comes in. That's where finding your Zen comes in, because it helps calm your mind. Now, I already mentioned on my tangent that we seem to be indoctrinated by this go, go, go kind of society, right? We want quick results. We want things fast. We want things at our fingertips, which is nice. Don't get me wrong. I love the stuff at my fingertips. It's great. I love it. But we also need to remember that's not how life is for everyone. That's not how life always is for us. And we need to accept that. And we need to work on slowing down. We need to work on just calming ourselves, slowing down, relaxing. Because, at least I personally believe, because we're in such a go, go, go society that it's always going, that we struggle to slow down. We forget that, 50 years ago, it was a slower society than it is today. Things did not move as fast. 100 years ago, things weren't as fast. 200 years ago, things moved even slower. Not that people necessarily, not like physically move slower, but information got around slower, right? Now we have the internet, we have cell phones, things at our fingertips, which is awesome. I love it. It's great. But it can also cause us, and has caused society and many people, to be go, 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 causing stress, causing more anxiety, right? As I said, if I remember that study correctly, stress is the number one reason why people get sick nowadays, is the go, go, go of society, right? So we need to reduce that. So my personal belief, if you can calm yourself, if you can help control your stress, your anxiety, then through healthy ways, through meditation, through working out, finding your Zen, things like that, if you could control it that way, you are going to be happier, you're going to be healthier, right? You're not going to get sick as often, and you are going to be able to live your life to the max. I'll tell you, for me personally, that has changed my life. It's made me healthier, it's made me happier. I'm much more calm than I used to be, which is crazy, right? You hear me just go crazy and talk fast, but it has helped me so much. So let me get one more sip of coffee, and then let's talk about the different types of meditation. We got the benefits. We talked about, why I believe the stress is up, anxiety is up, and all that, and the benefits of doing it. Now let's talk about how you can meditate. First, sip of coffee. Okay, first thing I want you to do before I get into this, and for me as well, I want you to breathe. Take a second, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now we're going to do it again. Breathe in through the nose. You can breathe out through your nose or mouth. Your choice this time. Here we go. Just a little while ago, just over a month ago from when recording this video and podcast, right, recording this show, I was introduced to breath work and how, and breathology. It's a type of breathing strategy, and it really struck a chord with me, so much so that I'm studying it now, and I'm hoping to be certified in it next year. And I've noticed that the breath has helped out so much, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. I just wanted to share that with you because it's coming up, and the breath is such a great way to help calm yourself. Meditation uses breath. Almost any type of meditation you do involves your breath. Breathe in through the nose, and you breathe out through the mouth or nose. It's your choice, but it can help almost instantly lower your heart rate, calm your nerves, and reduce stress. So breath can be one of the types of meditation, right? A really quick way, but all types of meditation involves it. So let's start with a very basic kind of finding your Zen meditation thing that you can do, that anyone can do, and that is sitting outside and enjoying the fresh air. You could have a favorite cup of coffee. You can have tea, you can have water, all right? But just sit outside, breathe in the fresh air. Fresh air helps heal you, right? There's a Japanese study where it actually has the health benefits and improves healing 10 to 20%, right? There's doctors in Japan that give their patients prescriptions to go walk outside, go walk in the woods, do those things because it helps heal. Now, do that if you can. Go for a kayak, go paddling, go hiking, go out in nature, but take a moment, even when you're out there, to relax, to stop. You could stand or sit or lay down and breathe. Enjoy the fresh air, right? You're going to find almost instantly that your heart rate drops, that you're less stressed, and you feel calmer. So go outside, sit, stand, lay down, and breathe. Great. So that's one easy way to find your Zen. Another easy way to find your Zen is chasing your passion, whatever that passion might be, right? Maybe your passion is hiking, right? Going out there and hiking is, and it could be anything, right? I'm just using it as an example, is a great way to help reduce stress because now you're doing something you love, right? Something you enjoy doing. And, that just brings you happiness and joy because now you're doing something you enjoy as opposed to something you don't enjoy or don't enjoy as much, right? And now you're doing something that fills you, that fills your cup, as it were, right? You're doing something you enjoy. Maybe it's kayaking, right? Kayak fishing. You go out there, you get on the water, you're casting, and you're just living your life. You are enjoying chasing your passion. That's calming. That's exciting. Now, there's things that can raise your anxiety and stress levels, like missing, a fish tries biting and you miss the hook set or whatever, right? There's things with it. But overall, chasing your passions can be a way to find your Zen, to meditate, to relax. Now, I encourage you with whatever your passion is, whatever it is, to take a moment to stop and breathe, right? Take that moment wherever you are and just breathe. Maybe your passion is to chase cars. Go chase them. Don't chase cars. Race cars. That's what I meant to say. Maybe your passion is to race cars. Well, I wouldn't stop and breathe in the middle of a track as you're driving really fast. I wouldn't do that. But maybe once you get in the car, before you get going, take that moment, you maybe close your eyes, you just breathe. You breathe in the fact that you're chasing your passions. Nice, slow, deep breath. Oh, so incredible, right? That can be your type of meditation. That's another way. Awesome way. One I already talked about a little bit, I hinted at it, is breath awareness. So that is where you lay down or you sit generally and you put your hands in a comfortable spot and you focus on your breath. Now, I do this at the beginning of all my meditations is I focus on my breath. What is the sensation as it comes through my nose, fills up my lungs? What's the sensation as it leaves my body, right? Like the physical, like how does it feel in my lungs? How does it feel like passing through my lips or through my nostrils? Those things. And I focus my mind on it. It's like a mindfulness one, which we'll talk about a little bit, but it's focusing my mind. And know that when you get to these more focused meditations, the finding your Zen, right? When you get to where you're training your mind to focus on one thing, it's tricky. It's hard to do because, again, we're go, go, go. Our mind wants to go this way, that way, and the other way. It's hard to calm it down and focus on one thing. It's a lifelong practice, right? And you can always improve and get better with it. When I first started, it was really hard. I struggled to do that for 1 minute. It was really hard. My mind I kept thinking of other thoughts. So my suggestion is when those other thoughts come into your head, acknowledge them, recognize that they're there, but then dismiss them. Just like, yep, you're good. Not right now. And then come back, bring your mind back to where you want to focus on. So find that meditation, find that focus point, right? And in the breathing meditation, it's your breath, right? So that's one way. Another type of meditation is this mindfulness meditation, and that's being aware of your surroundings. Now, usually, you can do it with your eyes open, but generally it's with your eyes closed. You're sitting, you're laying there, and you are breathing, right? Always breathing, and you're being mindful of what does your body feel like? What does your skin feel like? What are the muscles? Do you have any tingling? Do you have any, what does the ground feel like, or your mat or carpet or whatever, right? Whatever it is, what does that feel like against your body? What does your hair feel like? And then you can expand it out. Am I aware of what's in this room, right? You're being mindful. And with your mindful and being mindful in general, right? For me, being mindful, and we talked about this in a previous show, is being mindful is not judging anyone else, not judging anything around you, not judging yourself, right? So just being mindful, being aware of your surroundings and of you, but in a very calm, relaxed way. Another way is the Zen meditation. This kind of ties into what I just mentioned. It's where you sit comfortably and you start to breathe. You close your eyes and you breathe and you relax. Do those nice deep breaths, right? Breath is huge again. And you observe your own thoughts. You let a thought come into your mind and you observe it. Almost like here's your thought and you're another person looking on, right? It's not your thought, it's someone else's thought, and you're just observing, right? And the key to this is you are not judging. You're not judging yourself. You're not judging that thought. You're just observing that thought, that idea, right? And that one, I personally find is a struggle. I've tried it and I've done it, but I struggle with it. I have other ones that are like my go-to, the breath ones. I always start with that one. Then I'll go to mindfulness at times, and I also do listening pictures, which is part of the mindfulness aspect. And I find, for me, I love to find like a place in my past, a happy memory, happy moment, and recreate that. And that's where I'll start working through some things. If you're interested in that, make sure you check out one of our past episodes. I'll link it in the show notes that talks about that type of meditation. So these are just a handful. These are literally just a handful of styles of meditations. There are so many more out there, and they're all great, right? What I suggest, my advice to you, is to find the one that works for you. Find just one. And maybe it's basic, it's super easy, and it's sitting outside, and you're enjoying the fresh air, sipping your coffee, and breathing. When you are able to find your Zen, when you are able to meditate and come back and control your mind on demand, it's huge. And you can do it all on demand, right? You can think of something and boom, your mind's there. But I'm talking about focusing on one thing and calming your mind at the same time, right? So you're bringing it in, your heart rate goes down, anxiety and stress just melt away. If you can get to that point, which you can, I can do it. And it took me some time to get there, but now I'm able to do it, and I'm getting better every time I practice. I can get there a little faster, a little better, a little deeper. And some days are great, some days are awesome, and some days aren't. And that's okay, right? Don't judge yourself. Just try it. Find the type of meditation that works for you. Start with maybe something easy, and then try another one. And keep getting better, and you'll get stronger. And again, you will start to see the benefits from it. It doesn't happen overnight. It's not all of a sudden a quick change. It's one, and the next, and then the next, and then the next, right? We are surrounded by a society that's go, 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 that people are filled with stress, filled with anxiety, and that doesn't help you live the life you deserve to live. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to chase your passions, to live your life to the max, and not be brought down by anxiety or stress. Some stress is good at times, but we also need it to not be there. And for a lot of people, it's always there. Hopefully, finding your Zen meditation helps you like it has helped me, and you're able to find that peace, that calmness. So I don't know if you've already noticed, I've noticed throughout this show, we started off really fast. So I was super excited. Because I'm super excited to share. It's awesome. And now by the end, we're calmer. I want you to find your Zen. And if this episode has helped you, please let me know. Please drop a comment. Please, share a message with me. Send me an email or whatever. I would love to hear if this episode resonates with you. And what your favorite type of meditation is, what benefits you have noticed. I truly appreciate all of you taking the time out of your day to watch, to listen, to be part of the Jonesin 4 tribe. And real quick before we go, if any of this resonated with you, and you want to try some fun meditations, try some things, I encourage you to join me because I just released my own meditation, my own breathwork and meditation on the Insight Timer app. That's INSIGHT, Timer, TIMER app. It's a free app, right? So I really wanted to find a place where it was free for all of you. So I suggest download Insight Timer. Look up the Jonesin 4, meditation, breathwork, things like that. Look up Spencer Jones. Find me and follow those meditations. I have a handful on there, and they are there to help you find your Zen, to relax. So again, download Insight Timer, give them a shot, leave a review on there. 5 stars would be awesome, but do whatever you want to do, and give it a shot, right? I am here to serve you. I hope these episodes serve you. And I know that this meditation through Insight Timer and these other ways can help you live your life to the max. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching today. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I can't wait to see you at the next episode. All right, we will catch you all later.